But there's a player, Julie Alamon, the 24-year-old rookie that you're really excited about.
Yeah, out of Belgium and getting her second WNBA start tonight. You know, she comes to the Fever on a multi-year contract. I like the way she plays the game. She's very confident what she wants to apply there offensively and defensively.
Ready for the tip here in Bradenton. The 6'7" Griner, who's had career days against Indiana in the past, wins the tip for Phoenix. Talking about the motivation that they want on the other side of the ball. They know they have the star power to compete on this end of the floor, and right on cue.
Griner, you know, Brittany's not only got to be able to get the ball and receive it inside like that, but as you said, she has had spectacular games as of late. Averaged 26, but
Skylar Diggins-Smith, one of the biggest pickups in the WNBA this offseason. Nice speed.
Taking the basket early in the clock and the offensive set. They're not allowing to get into a half-court game.
Here's Mitchell. Off the mark on the three. Offensive rebound. No good, but the second try goes.
Washington, where they really struggled on the boards, getting second chance opportunities against Griner and her teammates tonight up front. Huge key.
Defense is something they both wanted to improve coming in. Tiffany Mitchell works around the purple jerseys, leaves it again.
Guards opportunity to drive the hoop.
Mitchell had it stolen by Taurasi. Inside, Turner has her second lay-in. Diggins-Smith, 24-year-old rookie out of Belgium. Third-round draft pick in 2016, finds Dupree. Pull-up jumper is fuel.
I just think, she said, I think that we need to be physical. I think Brittany needs to be physical down low.
There's
talked about that, Coach Brondello.
About this young Indiana team, right? 7 players with 2 years of experience or less, trying to find that bonding, as you were saying. Griner
at three-point line to be able to take those shots like that. Got to push her off the line.
Point. Mitchell gets it back and is wide open for a three, and she buries it. Had 5 threes in the opener against Washington, and hoping in this prove-it year for Kelsey Mitchell, she turns into that all-star type player that... Vivians hits the pull-up jumper. Taurasi, the veteran, slowing the pace down. Fully healthy, and draws the foul.
You can't dwell on a loss. You've got to see they've gotten a good start, gotten a lot of different people.
That was the first on Griner's second team foul on Phoenix in the quarter. Kennedy Burke, the second-year player, finds Dupree. And
pretty much every shot that Indiana has taken in the last 5 minutes has certainly been wide open.
Long outlets.
Soon as that happened, quick think about 2 here. You've got guards. You've got we always appreciate the speed and velocity that they pass with until you're like down there on the floor with them and have an opportunity to watch them play. The sickness of the defense at this level is incredible.
Couple of great setups. The 3 knocked down by Sophie Cunningham for Phoenix. Indiana couldn't answer. Bria Hartley, nice pass. And there's a 3 from Candace, who said, you know, I want every player to shoot. Everybody's going to have the green light here in this system.
Phoenix looked a little flat-footed on that defensive set. And it...
Both offenses looking good through nearly 8 minutes. Dupree. Cunningham can't get the runner to fall.
Well, you know, and I laugh a little bit because the quickness of the play there, you know, we're not seeing too much of a defensive effort, and Cunningham had the effort. She's got to drop that one, but she caught it in a unit, second unit. But the players that have come in for her off the court, she's been really pleased with the way that they kind of...
One of the quarter. And currently the difference in the game. Foul called inside.
You know, work off your bigs, work off your screens and your picks. Just like that right there. Good ball movement here by Indiana.
Vaughn tries a long shot, it won't go. Gives a chance for Indiana to run. Mitchell been quiet so far, had it stripped. And a fast break opportunity for Sophie Cunningham. Won't go, rebound at Chamia. Vivian's wide open and she knocks it down.
Two opportunities there for Phoenix, and they let them get by, and then they come back at the opposite end in Indiana in the end one here. Need a basket for Phoenix.
I don't see her three. National sensation throughout the first couple weeks here in the Wubble as a photographer. Open three, off the front of the rim, and another chance. Shot clock turned off. You can see Brondello telling her Phoenix Mercury club to hold for this last shot. Nice hesitation by Hartley, but can't finish. Still enough time. Vivian's at the buzzer. Can't get it off glass. What an inch, can't get it to drop. Mitchell, nice feed.
In the open team as Griner tries to tiptoe.
Diggins Smith, nice backdoor cut. And a foul called.
Pull McCowan away from the back. So it was totally a collective team effort.
Phoenix now 6 of 7 at the line. Another three for Indiana. McCowan the putback. Walker Kimbrough into the paint. He draws another foul on it. We know that.
A woman who has opened doors for Quinn is kind of hanging her body a little bit on Brittany Griner. It's just enough. You know, you want to try to get up and under Brittany Griner and make her move her feet. That's one thing that Brittany's been trying to work on, according to Sandy Brondello. She took great pride in Chicago. Actually, Sandy Brondello's husband.
Indiana takes the lead, but not for long.
Both athletic. Now it's McCowan's turn. She's trying to direct the ball down low where she wants it in the post.
Baseline drive, back to Mitchell. And she carries her through.
Tension on the inside sometimes. That it opens up the opportunity.
Vivian's
like
running the floor, and the easiest two she'll get all night.
Decorated coach. Teams are on the sideline across from the scorer's table. Each coaching area has their own clean area. It's where their own water and everything is. And as they get to the timeouts, they go baseline.
And another miss by Phoenix. The offense starting to cool off. Indiana trying to take advantage. Back to Dupree. She nails her second three. Indiana right now playing with so much confidence, this young bunch, now leading by 10. Entry, and the hook shot goes in. It's
the outstretched arms of Brittany Griner.
Diggins Smith leaves it for Griner. She now has 8 to lead Phoenix and stops the Indiana run. And a technical foul called.
Sometimes you can't say it enough. You know how many bigs you've talked to throughout your career as a player and now as a broadcaster. They do get the short end of the stick a lot of times because it's just good balance in their attack on their made hoop. They're really mixing it up each time down the floor.
The first half, and Indiana has hung half 100. Hartley one-on-one against Alamont. Coffee works around Vivian's. And what are they going to do to pump each other up? Because they don't have the X factor.
It's kind of like when a hitter goes in a slump in baseball, or a golfer has problems finding.
The Hartley turnover. Alamon can walk it up the floor. Indiana shooting 62% from the fields.
Oh.
And you see why. Mercury trying to come back from this double-digit deficit. Less than 3 to play until halftime. Griner starting to feast inside.
Heavy ways, they're already shooting over 60% in this game and have put over 50 points up here in the first 2 quarters of play.
Back. Mercury trying to gear up defensively and get a couple of stops before the break. Pull-up jumper on the way, that's no good. Rebound to Smith. Hartley attacks.
Herself an opportunity. Great job by Bruce.
Hartley back to Smith. Vaughn keeps it alive.
Some short shots. But nice job. She's living with Brittany Griner during this flare from the veteran. She goes, you know, I'm here to listen and learn and be open about my
the Fever. Cunningham with a tight defense. It's kind of weird to say that, but with so many young players on this to start again today, to pick up and show them the ropes. Swing to Hartley, and knocks it down over the stretched hand of McCowan.
Basketball tip away, taking it into the hoop for an opportunity at the free throw line, and then they're knocking it down from the outside of the opposite corner.
Strong drive, floater doesn't go for Vivian's, but a second chance. Here's Mitchell. Phoenix can go 2 for 1 here. It looks like they'll slow it down. Hartley back to Alana Smith. And another 3 falls.
With the screen up top, 3-point line extended. And a nice job in swinging that ball back around the other side for that 3-point shot.
Foul. 8 points and 6 rebounds for her in the first half.
You're focused on her footwork in the offseason, and I really think that you're stuck.
No one standing behind Vivian's. It's Cunningham who taps it towards her basket. And that ends the first half of play.
That's what she does. But you got to smile, you got to have fun. And while it's been a little bit difficult at times for Phoenix in this first half of basketball, just relax, you know, let the veterans kind of get their flow in and see if they can't just do 3 out of this. A Twitter animal right now with the camera and photography. Well, the Twins have, you know, they have their own commercial playing in front of the fans. You know, their community, just to let them know they're there.
And we're excited not to play in Phoenix just because that home court advantage the Mercury have with the X factor.
That's right.
Lead now down to 4. Tiffany Mitchell rises and is fouled.
A jumper.
Later tonight, took 34 free throws.
Yeah, very impressive effort, and I'm excited to see how they respond in week night 2. Having some time.
They're now 7 of 11 from the fields. 15 points, keeping Phoenix in the game. Well, zone action doesn't matter for Tiara McCowan. 3. All the way to the rack, counted, plus the foul. Kelsey was very effective in the first half.
To believe that they can, so you don't burn a timeout unnecessarily.
Mitchell's jumper.
Again, for whatever reason, I'm very surprised at the tentativeness of Phoenix defensively right now. And it's really allowing Indiana to dictate the flow of the offense of what they want to do.
Saying, no excuses, our team needs to be better. Smith misses the second handle, but kept it in play. Smith backs down Dupree, and it falls off the rim.
That goes back to 3 baskets we saw Phoenix unable to finish in the first half of play.
Mitchell wraps around. And
Mitchell now 5 for 7. She's got 16.
Griner off the tip over to Hartley. Good fake. And banks it in.
And that rounder at that point. Nice read of the defense to take it to the bucket.
12 points for Hartley off the bench. Mitchell rises and connects. Rims out. Hartley lobs. Griner supplies the finish. Mitchell tries to split the double team, steps through, and can't make the finish. Smith runs the floor and is rewarded. Aaron pass. Mitchell has to put it up. Griner taps it to Hartley. Running the break. The guard all the way to the rim and gets the roll and forces it Indiana to Mitchell. Steps through. Nice job creating space. Just couldn't put it in. Hartley makes it a 1-possession game. James Harden-esque.
Oh my God. 17 now for Hartley.
Mitchell gets around the defender and
The floor, you see the foul called on Vaughn.
Here's off the bench for Phoenix all night. Mitchell cans another. Hartley step back 3. No good, but the offensive rebound for Nia Coffey. Cunningham trapped, finds a cutting Smith. And a foul was in her shooting motion and is. An 11-4 run for Phoenix in the third quarter. 90 seconds left in this frame. Mitchell has the mismatch. Now Alamon for 3. Nearly pegged it in. Hartley can't finish. Griner there for the putback.
And how about that? You know, Brittany Griner sets her up with a high ball screen. She works herself into the lane, and as they both roll to the basket, Griner puts herself in position for the rebound.
Indiana needs a bucket. They won't get it from Mitchell. Hartley right around the defense and scoops it in for 2 more. She and Griner each have 19. Mitchell long 2 won't go. But a 5-second differential between shot and game clock. Hartley around. Can't give her team the lead.
Hartley fouled. She was fouled on the play. I like the thought process, taking it to the basket, trying to set something really quick, going to the hoop, trying to get the defense off.
Final 5. Tiffany Mitchell pulls up, misses, and great defense by the Phoenix Mercury.
Yeah.
7 shy of her career high, but this is the most points she scored in a game since 2014. Her rookie season. Griner goes to work.
Middle there, allowing Griner to get open for that basketball.
Off the McCowan screen, Tiffany Mitchell right to the rack. Griner pulls up. Can't hit the turnaround jumper, but tapped and kept alive by Smith. Griner kicks it out, and the three is good.
And Phoenix makes them pay.
Indiana led at one point, 72-60 in the third. Diggin Smith cans another triple. Just her third shot attempt of the game. Baseline drive, Dupree floats it over the 6-7 Griner.
Unfortunately, running right into it was Kelsey Mitchell.
Mitchell putting the moves on display. Almond back out with 5. Dupree open and hits it.
Yeah, very good ball movement there by Indiana.
A much needed basket there. Smith turnarounds. Can't catch iron. Shot clock resets to 14 on the possession. Crossover, pull up, that's good.
Totally, and you know, of 3 of the starters tonight, Dupree, Tiffany Mitchell, Kelsey Mitchell, they are 20 for 33, the trio for Indiana. And a nice job on a putback there. That's a lunch pail bucket. Tierra McCann, she has worked so hard, you know, and 12 points for her tonight. You had mentioned, you know,
Been quiet tonight, but 3-point play ties us up at 86. Alamon in trouble. Good defense by Hartley. 3 on the way. It's good. Inside to Griner, reverse won't go. Second effort. Bubble a few days ago. Erica was still a tight one with about 5 a game. Dupree. Cerebral move to drop teen. 3 for 7 seasons. In early in the season for Indiana, and those free throws kick the lead back up to 3. Hartley works around, has an angle, floater, doesn't drop.
Tierra McCowan, it was hard to see from that angle there. The paint, 25 minutes of action, and Bria Hart.
Now heads up, full court pressure. Comes but quickly backs off. Dupree backing down, rises and is again fouled.
Dupree to get to the free throw line. But, you know, that's where the veteran comes in and can get you up off of your feet.
Finally a miss by the Fever at the line. Griner inside, short on the turnaround. Feels like the pace has slowed down in the second half, but both these teams have continued to pile up the points.
They're gassed.
Mitchell open again. Can't connect.
Wow, huge
long
possession.
tap out. Here's Mitchell. Can't get it through 2, but the tap by.
And the rebounding paralysis continues as they have the advantage, 7 advantage, +7 Indiana is on the boards. Second chance opportunity was big, Sean.
Hicks as a rookie. McCowan had 22 points and 24 rebounds total. Wasn't ready for the pass from Mitchell. And now a fast break opportunity. What a recovery by the Fever. And a big stop that keeps the lead at 5. Alamon back to Dupree.
Took some valuable time off the clock, though, didn't it?
Every possession matters this late. Griner makes it her. One of the best scorers in the WNBA. Mitchell turns the corner. And a half
Stretch of the last 2:46.
A lion on her shoulder. In the last 3 years, play like the MVP caliber player that she is. 2 free throws get the lead back to 5. Hartley's open. And Mitchell all alone for the rebound.
It was a good look. It was a nice wide open shot from Bria Hartley. It was a good look on the night.
The pressure on for Phoenix, not trying to fall to 0-2. McCowan keeps it alive and gets the basket
To be able to take in that basketball and convert for Indiana.
Mercury now have to hurry. Higgins-Smith stops the clock and heads to the free throw line. Stops.
Yeah, you last ditch run here, and Alamon taking her time, bringing the ball up.
Indiana trying to get over the century mark. Dupree feeds McCowan.
A lapse there in the defense hit a crucial point in the game, allowing McCowan to just slip right in easily down low into an extremely high percentage spot in the paint.
Griner, quick shot. That's no good. Smith, no foul called, and it's a steal for the Fever.
Marianne Stanley saying, oh, slow it down. These guards wanted to run to the rim, you know?
Well, the frantic pace of this entire game, and how she normally wants her offense to run. Dupree hangs in the air. McCowan puts it up. Phoenix needs to make some magic happen. Griner quickly won't go. And something that will need to be addressed, Lee, is the fact that as of right now, Phoenix is giving up an average of 100 points per game through 2 here.
That's a great thought, and you know, you gotta play, you've got to play defense. And Brianna Hartley on the outlet here
draws the contact, and remaining. Indiana advancing the ball, looking to take care of business at the free throw line like they have. They have to get Hartley inbounds to Higgins-Smith. There it is, the corner 3 doesn't go. Taurasi thought she was fouled. And instead, Indiana goes.
and really at both ends of the floor. And when she wasn't making back.
Higgins-Smith inbounds to Taurasi. Have to move quickly. Hartley's open and cuts it to 3. I want to say Indiana had at times one of the GOATs, Diana Taurasi.
Keep in mind this Indiana team too, Sean, is shooting 90%, but wow!
Higgins-Smith fouled, and it nearly drops.
See if we can pick it up here. Skylar Higgins-Smith unable to finish on the play with the contact made. Most inopportune time to turn over the basketball, and first attempt for Phoenix.
Now a 2-point game. No timeouts for Indiana. Tough spot to get it into, but an immediate foul by Alana Smith.
right now. You just don't want to be on the opposite end line, but definitely a confidence booster for both of these teams. Either one of these teams that comes out tonight, huge confidence booster. I think at times, especially Indiana, till that first time to bite on her, and she just stayed with it.
Hartley goes 0 for 2. Tapped out, Diggins Smith stays in bounds. And with 1.6 seconds left, it's going to... Indiana's had some trouble inbounding. They find Alamon and is fouled with 1 second remaining. What a win this...
You want to see growth every single game, and I think with Phoenix, some different players coming into to light for them, and it's certainly Bria Hartley's play. But Indiana picking up their first win tonight, totally looking like a different basketball team, an improved basketball team off of the weekend loss. Great job.